Hey, you for getting me on the stage!
Brad, pull your head down over your ears.
Looky! Hey, Dad! Look at what your dad's doing! Geronimo! Hey, Brad, come here! I'm coming! Brad, look! Oh my God.
Okay, someone get ready to catch Kristen. Oh no.
Craig,
Here she comes down.
Yay, Kristen!
Kind of hit her hard going into the first turn.
oh, that was fun. Sarah, come down again.
We're having a good time now. Yes, we are. Video. All right. Come on, running race over here.
Oh, this hair. This hair!
sweet, sweet fella. Kristen, do you understand? If I find any, I will show you. Sarah mixed them all up. Mama, no. Mama, this. You can stand on your feet. Sarah, it's my turn on the stool. Mommy, Archie. I can't reach that high. I would only reach that high. Not Archie. Not Archie. Not Archie. Get a spoon. Not Archie. My Archie. Yeah, your one. Did you have in your hand? I'm gonna put the star on the top of the tree right now. I could just put the angel on the top because she did it last year. Can I put the star angel? She got to start the Advent. I didn't put. She put it up last year. I didn't.
Kristen's turn this year.
Who's gonna do a horrible job?
We'll flip a coin. I don't remember who did it last year.
She did. I say, and I know she did. I'm gonna do it. And she started the Advent calendar.
We'll flip a coin.
Remember, if I stirred the Advent calendar, she got to put the angel up. Huh? Hurry up, Jennifer! I have tons of things. Mama's. Mine. Grass, and I'll see if you get your present right. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Your name. Atra. Card. Huh? If I do it, my name. Card. No, we're missing Casey, because that's her nickname. Kristen, no, those things.
Some sandwich? And some chicken? Good. Here, Kristen. Say hi to Daddy. Can you dance? Well, this will be fun. Next time you'll have somebody to hang out with.
Go! Well, I'll tell you, you're probably wondering, what in the world is going on here tonight. Talking about a mystery. I mean, there are some real mysteries to figure out here. I mean, seriously, why do you have to get dressed up the way you did? What's some of that stuff in your character description about the mercenary armies, amnesia, compromising pictures? What does that have to do with any of it, for heaven's sake? All these different places where you had to go. What the? Hey, you think it's hard to figure this out? You should try to have to write it and figure it out. Make some sense of it. It's a difficult task. You know what I mean? Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, did you ever see the end of the movie Tootsie? The part where, Dustin Hoffman takes off the mask, shows himself to be a man instead of a woman, and then in one scene, he, explains the whole thing and explains how his character somehow fits into it some sort of meaningful way. Well, here you go. Here's our sort of best attempt, Hey, the number one mystery is, who got killed anyway, Did anybody ever figure that one out? Well, let's look at some of the clues and, see if we can figure out anything from it. First off, the Galleria. I figured that's where it happened, That's where it had to happen close to that escalator. Yeah, it happened close to the escalator. Yeah, somebody was going up the escalator, and at the top of the escalator, they put that rope. Yeah, that piece of rope that some people got. And And while they were putting the piece of rope there, and they were tying it, they cut their finger. That's it. They cut their finger, and they got some blood. And so they took their monogrammed handkerchief out, and they rubbed the blood on it, so they wouldn't be all around. And then somebody came up the escalator, didn't see the rope, and tripped and fell over. And they got knocked out when they fell over. And when they were knocked out, when they woke up, sometimes when you wake up, you get that like dry feeling, you look for something to drink. So they picked up a cup that was close to them, but the cup was turned around. They didn't see that on the other side it said, "Poison, do not drink." And so they drank the poison, and they died. That was it. Yeah, they died. And that would explain the Galleria, the rope, the blood, the poison. What about the school picture? Why? Some of you went to Washington School, didn't you? Some of you went to Lincoln School, I'll bet. Some of you went to Jefferson School, even. That was a red herring. I mean, every story has a red herring. It doesn't mean anything. We just had you go over there because we thought it would be funny to see which one of you went to which one, but it didn't really have anything to do with it. Well, anyway, who got killed? Was it Robert? That guy was senile. He acted like he was dead anyway, But nah, it wasn't him. Bobo? No, Bobo was too lively a character. Cowboy Bob? No, a sharpshooter like that wouldn't get caught up short. You know who it was? It was Bo, the priest. Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing. He had amnesia. He wouldn't look to see the Rosa. He would be particularly hurt by a fall and a hit to the head. It must have been him. But why would he die? Okay, why would he be killed? Well, his name was Father Robert Bauer. Bob Bauer. He had a brother, Eddie Bauer. And there was one woman in particular who was very concerned with fashion, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby, the prom queen, very concerned with fashion. And you know what? She didn't like it. When Eddie Bauer, Father Bauer's brother, had a special sale at the Village Square Mall and sold all that Eddie Bauer fashion stuff for 80% off. She didn't like that. No. So she thought she'd get back at Eddie Bauer. And so what did she do? She killed his brother, his only brother. Father Bob, that's who died. Yeah, that's who tripped on the rope going up the escalator at the Galleria and fell down and then drank the poison and died. Yeah, that's who it was, and that's who did it. So how about that, huh? Okay, you want the truth? You want the truth? Things aren't always as they seem. All right? All right, he looks like Ronald Reagan. I'll give you that. But who is it really? Let's see. It's Craig. What are you going to say? Sure. See, things aren't always as they seem. Sure, this party may have seemed like a murder mystery party, but the truth, hey, it was just an excuse to get together with some people we like and have some fun. Oh, sure, we made you run around town and look like idiots. Sure, we made you bring our favorite foods so that we could eat them while you were out. Sure, we laughed about this for weeks beforehand before it all took place. And sure, we're going to have another one of these real soon, and you'll all be invited back. Okay, so we like you guys. We wanted you to have some fun. We wanted to have some fun with you. Okay, so I couldn't figure out a mystery thing, even though I had a lot of time to do it. We did figure out some funny stuff, though, I thought. And what do you say? Let's get together again next month and do it all again. All right? Thanks.
Right on.